trying to do a quick video really quick, one that I promised a while back, and there's some that's waiting on this. My husband's home, my son's here, so hopefully we won't get interrupted. Okay, so the first thing is that I'm going to go to, first I'm going to say grab pen, grab paper, grab your notepad, your iPad, your Android. Some people already know about some of these places that have IVF coverage or IUI coverage, FET coverage, but some people don't, and some people are trying to see how they can afford IVF and so forth. And I mean, this is not, you know, everything that's out there, but it's stuff that I've run across or things that have helped me with my IVF or FET in the past. So anyway, I have my phone, for those of you that laugh at me every time I don't have my phone. So anyway, I've been saving this on my phone for a very long time because I haven't had the time to make a video, because I myself have been just going through a lot. It's been a very rough week, and I guess I'll just make a separate video about what's been going on about me later. Oh Lord, look at this hair. Every time I get on here, I feel like my hair just looks a hot mess.com. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the information that I have. So let me find it. I hope you're grabbing paper and pen. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of listing every job that I know that have IVF, I'll give the website link, and I will post it below, and I'll probably post it somewhere in the video or whatnot. But I'm just gonna kind of let you know some of the quick jobs that I know of that we're familiar with that have that coverage, and then I'm gonna just leave the link. That way you can go look at all the thousands and thousands of jobs that have the coverage. Now the list that I'm gonna give you is a pretty old list. It has not been updated, so there are some jobs that are that I know of that's not on this list as well. And so I hope that this helps. And I'll kind of go over a little bit too of what to look for when you're looking for the IVF coverage and so forth. So I'll go over that as well. I made a video a while back about how to find it on insurance, but it has been a while, and like myself, I don't go and dig through everybody's YouTubes unless they tell me which one to look for, so it's kind of hard to look, you know, for those. So the first thing is I'm going to go over is this website that I happened to come upon. You know, I was searching about 4 or 5 months ago. I was searching to see ways they can cover my FET for the future or whatever, and I ran across, I was just searching and searching. I'm one of them searching people. And so anyway, I ran across this page. The website is let me turn on my music. Hold on. I don't want y'all to say, oh, your music was too loud. So anyway, the website is www.inciid.org. Okay, and I don't know how I stumbled, you know, upon this website, but I did. And basically it says companies which may offer infertility benefits, and it goes through A through Z of companies, and this is basically a list of, yes, LeBron, I'm doing a video. Oh, no, go finish playing your room. It's very important, okay? Pick your head up. We don't put our heads down. Pick your head up. Give me just a moment. He's like, I want to get on video. Now when you're trying to put him on video, he don't want to be on video. Okay, so anyways, I'm sorry about that. Companies which may offer infertility benefits. Basically, it's about people that have had these jobs and had coverage. So it's not like these businesses are saying, hey, I have coverage. It's actual employers that or people that have been trying, that had these jobs and wanted to say, hey, this is the job that helped me. So anyway, like I said, it's A through Z. And I tried to add a couple jobs to this list, but for some reason the email is just not working. Like, I tried to do the email and it says the email is not valid for me to send information, so I'll just leave it on here for y'all to know those extra jobs. But anyway, like, there are jobs such as, let's say, Ace Hardware has the insurance. Let's see, I'm just scrolling, but like that website gives you $1 million. Let's see what else I can find that we are familiar with. There were some others that I know that we're very familiar with. Some Avon, like the Avon company, some of their insurance have the coverage. We all know Bank of America, because I used to work for Bank of America. So Bank of America has 100% coverage. Okay, 100% coverage. Them, as well as KAPLAN College. KAPLAN College has 100% coverage in IVF. That's from my experiences. So basically it's a long list of companies. CVS Pharmacy. CVS, it doesn't have to be the pharmacy department, but CVS itself is called CVS Pharmacy, but CVS has the insurance. Walgreens has partial insurance of it as well. Pretty much all, I've learned that pretty much all banks, major banks, so not like some of the small credit unions, but like major banks has the coverage. I found out like Chase Bank has it. I believe Wells Fargo, Capital One, they all cover it. So majority of the banks have it. You know, so the secret's out the bag. Certain children's hospital, I know Texas Children Hospital, if you work for them, they actually have coverage, but the kind of catch I think I've read about it is that you have to use their facility. They actually have a fertility clinic within their hospital or whatnot. So I mean, the list goes on, and so basically that website, Comcast Cable, different airlines have it. I mean, it's just a list. Dillard's have it. It's like 15,000 lifetime coverage. Let's see, Disney. Now some of these companies you have to be there at least 90 days. Some of them, like let's say Bank of America, my insurance started 30 days after. So like as soon as 30 days was done, I was like on it. So anyway, that website has not only that information, it has so much more. There are loans out there, there are grants out there for the coverage as well. And so basically I would say just kind of look at that. You know, there's IVF scholarships, but the scholarships is kind of tricky because they're only certain times of the year. So like when I was trying to apply for some, it wasn't gonna benefit me because I was trying to get it done at a certain time this year, and so a lot of them was like, oh, way in Christmas or way in next year, you know, spring, and I'm like, I don't want to wait that long. But you know, I mean, you can attempt, you can try, see what happens for you. But anyway, it has that on there. It has scholarships. It has just different sponsors and professional services, like guides to different doctors that offer certain coverage. So it's just a really good website to look over and search through. So that's my first website. Another thing that I found was on a website that's called familybuilding.resolve.org. And basically I found out that a lot of companies do not know that there are so many women that suffer from infertility. And what it is that it's not so much that they don't want to cover it, they just don't know that it doesn't cost them anything to add that to their coverage. And so basically if they find out that there's enough women, or that there's, you know, a couple of women that's been working there all these years that need this coverage, and you offer, you know, an agreement or a letter with them or whatnot, then they can be in agreement to go ahead and add it to their insurance, you know, of what it covers. And so it does not cost, and that's what's so crazy, it does not cost the company just to add that. So basically it's a letter that I found on there, and it's called Take Action. And basically it's a sample letter that basically says that following an infertility diagnosis, an employer of accounting firm Grant Thornton persuaded the company to offer infertility coverage to approximately 5,000 employees in its 50 offices nationwide. And it says, you can read the story behind that, but it says, use the sample letter below to write your HR department or benefits manager. This is a suggested template. Copy and paste the text into a document and personalize it. Kind of make it your own, you know. So basically it's a letter, and the letter is pretty long. I don't want to read the whole thing, but in small it basically kind of says, often employers believe that adding infertility coverage benefits will increase health care costs. However, recent studies indicate that including comprehensive infertility coverage in a health benefit package may actually reduce costs and improve outcomes. Just a short, but basically this is a copy and paste. You can make it your own. You can leave it just as it is to some extent. It tells you where to put in your company's name or where to put your name in it. It also have documentation, like citation. What is it called? I've been out of school too long. That's sad. They provided. What is it called? Shoot. As much as I love the English, and now I'm forgetting. They basically included. Basically, you know how, what is it called? Goodness, tip of my tongue. Basically, kind of like evidence or supporting detail. They say they use supporting documents, as in this state it did this, or for this person it did that. So this would be a very good letter if you've been with a company, and say it's a small company or say it's a big company, you know, whichever. Say you've been there all these years, and say you've been, you know, you're an asset to the company, or there's some type of, you know, women that's an asset to the company, and they're like, or even a man, you know, it have to be a woman, but even the man is an asset to the company. That company needs that man. Well, guess what? How about they write a letter and say, you know what, would really keep me at this company, or would really make me happy since I've been working here, if you would add this coverage. Bam. You know what I mean? Like, there's some companies that will really honor this because they know that they have employees that work hard and they don't want to lose any of them, you know. And so anyway, it's very informative. Now the what is it called? What is it called? The surveys they conducted is pretty old. So if it's been about 2003. I'm pretty sure that on your own you can go and find some different, you can find some surveys and so forth that can support your opinion or support your statement. So it is a pretty old, but still, if it's 2003, if it showed that it lowered the cost of their, you know, their coverage, then I'm pretty sure now in 2015 that it really, really, you know, saves them a lot of money and so forth. You know, so it doesn't hurt to do that. Again, I'm going to put that information down there below. I know as women we love to write. There are some of us that love to write, and you know, if we know that this is going to help, and we know that department, or we know somebody that's hired, you may have a hookup with somebody and say, hey, add this to the coverage. Use a very formal letter and, you know, mail it to them, mail it to the HR department, the president of the company, CEO, if you have that leeway. I'm just saying. Let's see, and I believe that was it. So now that I went over that, I'm trying to go as fast as I can because I don't want this video to be too long for y'all. Again, like I said before, when you're on a job and you call, oh Lord, it's gotta be fixed. It's driving me crazy. I'm sorry, I can't have a little puff. If you call, if you get a job, or before you even get a job, look up that job online. Type it in and say, let's say you want to work for Walmart IVF coverage. Put that in the search menu. See what it comes up with. A lot of times it'll have the PDF of the exact coverage that they have, whether they have it included or not. You can do the PDF version, you know, find PDFs, or you can just put in benefits for Walmart, and sometimes it'll come up with the exact benefits, the exact coverage that they have. When I apply for jobs, back in the day when I applied for jobs, the first thing I would do was look for the insurance. I would say, okay, what insurance are y'all with? Okay. And I would ask for insurance information. I'll go online, I'll look at the benefits, I'll study it. Now, the one thing is when you call in to customer service on any benefits and you say, I'm calling about my, you know, infertility coverage that I have, they're gonna say you don't have any. Because the customer service department, which is just the regular benefits line for health benefits, they do not talk about any kind of infertility coverage. There's a certain department that you have to ask for. Normally that department is like infertility services. On the actual document, you want to get on video?
No.
Ninus is the husband. You gotta take a shower.
Because of shade. You want me to have hair over me? I'm taking a quick shower.
We about to go outside anyway. You can't shake men. Now see, I've been trying to get ready. I didn't cook breakfast. I didn't got ready, and I'm sitting here dressed. And he didn't twist his hair. He didn't did all that stuff. Now he got to go take a shower for us to go outside.
This one look
okay,
nice.
let me finish making my video, please.
This one look nice when we get you.
LeBron, goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Them two. I'm gonna put them on eBay. Both of them together. 2 for 1 package. No, I'm picking. So anyway, the coverage that you really want to look out for too is going to be called family planning. You want to ask for the family planning department. Family planning is what you're going to find with your coverage. You're going to be able to find your coverage, whether it's going to be IUI, FET, IVF coverage is going to be included in that. Even if a company does not offer infertility coverage, a lot of times they will take care of a lot of your medications as well. There's a specialty pharmacy department. So you really have to look in your, your manual when you get hired, or even look online before you get hired and see what their insurance covers. So be very detailed. I used to drive myself crazy looking for jobs with the insurance because I knew what to look for. Now I'm just looking just regular for jobs, which I'm working right now, but I don't even look for the insurance because it was driving me crazy. But for those that they're trying to just get started and trying to have their first IVF or first whatnot, that would be a very good start for them. So I know it's been on my heart to make this video, and I've been promising y'all this video and so forth, so I'm so sorry it's been so long, but I've had a really rough couple of weeks, couple of months and so forth. So I just wanted to come on and let y'all know about that. If you have any questions, email me. It's easier for me to respond by email than to respond by YouTube. And it's only because I don't know, it's like I get to type on my phone easier from the email, I don't know, versus on the YouTube. I don't get to, and that can be more personal, and too. So again, my email I will put below as well, but it's our.ivf.journey15 at gmail.com. It's a pretty new email that I don't use that often unless I get a response. But if you have any questions, let me know. If for some reason you have a job and you're not sure they have the insurance, and given the name of the job, I can try and help you look for that coverage. There is a Facebook friend of mine that reached out to me, and she's like, are you sure this person has the insurance? So I was at work. While I was at work, I'm on my phone, I'm just trying to look for that coverage, and I'm just like, yeah, here it goes. I screenshot it to her and I let her know it has coverage. Yeah, it has that coverage. And she goes, yay, my husband just applied at that place, and he got an interview. And I'm like, wow, so soon she'll be on her road to having that coverage, all because her husband applied at one of the places, because I gave her that same website. And they were looking on it, and he applied at some of the jobs that had the coverage, and bam, now he's gonna have the insurance for them to proceed. So it's a blessing and so forth to have found that website and to know about certain jobs. There's not every job on there, so it is wise to look up the coverage, because some companies or a lot of companies that maybe men work at, like some of the refineries and so forth, or a lot of the construction sites, and a lot of times men don't know how to look into those kind of insurance things like us. We'll dissect it to the to the nitty-gritty. So I would suggest getting your husband's benefit book, look under family planning. If it says no coverage, then you need to write that letter that says, if they say no IVF coverage or no infertility coverage, write that letter, give it to your husband, or write it for yourself, send it in, send a certified copy of the letter or whatever, and wait for the results, and it's just as quick as them calling and adding it, just that quick for you to have that coverage. So I hope that this video finds you well, and I hope that it, hope it's a blessing to you. I hope it's, I really do hope that it open doors for many of you. I thought it was raining. I was about to get mad. So anyway, again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Again, follow me on Instagram as well. I will post that as well. Instagram name is our.ivf.gram. I'll try and post as many things that I can on Instagram. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I love y'all. Bye.